Hi, it's Matt here for Newsshooter.com at IBC 2015 in Amsterdam with Ryan from Rode Microphones. Now you've got a couple of new products here. What do we got?
Yes, we've got two new mics in the Video Mic range here. We've got the Video Micro and the Video Mic Me. We'll go over the Video Micro first. Now the Video Micro is a directional cardioid microphone with a bit of a difference from a lot of other cardioid microphones that you would have seen. A cardioid pickup pattern is a directional pickup pattern that rejects sound directly from the rear, but what a lot of cardioid microphones suffer from is a bit of a loss of that directionality in the lower frequencies. So we've got this interference tube at the back of the microphone here that you'll see, which is why it kind of has that look to it with these fins. And what that does is it means that it's actually able to cancel out lower frequencies as well, really well, so that you get a much better pickup pattern, only picking up the sounds that you want in front of the microphone. It runs directly from a 3.5mm jack on the back of the mic, and then you can plug that in with a 3.5mm jack directly into your device, whether it's a camera or an external recorder.
So if you want to run this microphone using a traditional, say, XLR jack, can it be done?
Yes, it can. So we have an accessory called the VXLR adapter, which is an XLR to 3.5mm adapter, which will be compatible with this connector here. You just need to make sure that the device that you're plugging it into is able to output plug-in power from the XLR output. A lot of cameras can do that, and that's basically about a 5-volt power, which is the same as the power supply that comes out of your mic input jack on a 3.5mm output of a camera.
You've got these nice little grooves in here. Now these aren't just for your fingers for tightening it, they actually have an actual purpose.
Yeah, they sure do. So the little grooves there are designed so that you can actually clip off the cable regardless of how kind of tight you're able to mount this cold shoe mount, depending on the thickness of your actual camera's cold shoe mount there. It comes with a Rycote Lyre suspension mount as well, which is a really efficient suspension mount that is made of a thermoplastic that'll never kind of bend or snap. Now, anytime that you're shooting outdoors, you should always be using a furry windshield, because anytime that there's a bit of wind coming along, even if you've got a foam windshield, what will happen is it'll get a bit of low frequency rumble. So it ships with a furry windshield that you can simply snap onto the outside like that, and there you have it. That is the Video Micro mounted on camera.
Okay, now the other one we've got here is sitting on an iPhone.
Yes, so this is the Video Mic Me. Now this has the same capsule as the Video Micro. It's just as directional, it's got the same kind of pickup pattern, but this one's designed to go directly into an iOS device or an Android device, as long as the Android device has the camera on the opposite side to the input jack. It just runs off a standard TRRS jack, which is for a smartphone connector, and it can be mounted either way. So you can mount it directly forward, or you can mount it backwards for selfie mode of shooting. The back actually has a thickness adjuster so that you can mount it onto any thickness of case if you're using a case like we are on this iPhone 6 Plus. And it also has a headphone output so that you can listen back to what you're actually recording live.
So this will work with not only the Rode Record app, but also if you're using it to shoot video, for instance, with say, the iPhone.
Sure, yeah, so exactly right. It's designed to be able to be used when shooting videos. Now, everyone's always got their smartphone in their pocket, and they get used all the time for shooting video, but unfortunately the audio is terrible with the omnidirectional microphones on board. So with the Video Mic Me, you can actually get really nice directional audio, picking up only what you want on an iOS device. Now, you don't have to use the Rode app. You can use the native camera app. You can also use another app that we recommend called Filmic Pro, where you have manual control over your levels and live playthrough. Yeah, so it's a much better way to get a lot nicer audio out of your device that's in your pocket. It also ships with the outdoor Wind Furry as well.
So now the big question, when are they going to become available and how much you're going to have to pay?
Okay, so the Video Micro is shipping now. The Video Mic Me will be shipping in a few weeks, and both models will have a street price in the US of $59.
Okay, now, so if you want more information about these particular products or any of Rode's other products, head over to the Rode website.